music feature. Absolutely love it. Wait till some people show up. I want to watch this with you all and discuss what we're seeing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. We'll start the show in just a moment. We'll wait for some more eyes to show up. This is extremely important, and it's just getting out of control. So we're going to talk about it here. So you'll see on the screen, I'm sure, you should be screen sharing already. You see Ryan UpChurch. And yes, he is going to be the subject of this live. So if you're here for our more factual discussions over Kiely's case, this is not that. This is more of just covering the insanity that's surrounding her case. I want to document this. This is how these people are choosing to react in a missing child at first, and now a possible murder investigation that is being discussed on YouTube. This is how they choose to react. I get, going off and having other content, being funny, talking about different things like how they do on Tony Dodge's channel. I get that. I understand that fully. But what I don't understand is just this, need to make, I guess, Tony look really bad. Like he's got to even the score or something. I'm not sure. But it's strange. I believe that this DM is not from a person. I believe that it's from one of those bots. I myself get weird messages like that, and I just don't talk to them. Sometimes I'll get messages from people saying, like, send me your Cash App and I'll give you $3,500. Stupid stuff like that. It's all scams. Those type of DMs, comments, messages, they're all just scams. Now, is it possible that the DM that he's going to be showing us in just a moment, is it possible that DM is actually from a person? Yes, I suppose it is. Now, something I find weird is that even back then, apparently before Kiely goes missing, it looks as if Miss Santa May is on his podcast. That's strange. Hey, Kathy, how are you? And Jason, I thank you guys, all of you, for being here, all 18 of you. Please be sure you're subscribed and also hit the like button. We're going to get ready and watch this together and just try to figure out what is going on. Like, it's so strange. No offense, but I think Zab Girl has a severe mental handicap. So anyone is being mean to her, you're attacking him mentally. Coastal, that is not a good comment, and I actually will not have that here. I love Zab Girl, and I would never say anything bad about Zab Girl, not ever, and she knows that. Anyways, I want to discuss this. It's super important that we do. As far as anime, this doesn't include this very conversation. It's not about you. I mean, you were apparently on Tony Dodge's show at that time, which is strange. That's where Sammy went to first. And I actually would love to speak with you. I'd love to clear up the part that you deleted from the video we spoke about, the one that you said that the reason you took it down was because you didn't want the family to see it to hurt them. But then recently you put it back up, but you edited it, right? You took out the part with the map, your Caltopia app. I don't understand why you done that. You are more than welcome to come up right now and tell us why, if there was a good reason, like you took that out and it doesn't indicate anything, I see how that goes. It's how it's going to start. It was never deleted. You told me on my live that you deleted the video. You said you deleted it because you was afraid it would hurt the family. But this probably isn't Zanime. So let's continue. Zanime knows that she can come up on my panel anytime to discuss anything. I don't feel that an innocent person should be harassed or anything. I don't think anybody should be harassed. Let justice take its place. Let justice do the job. This is not our job to harass people. It's not our job to do what is done in this video where, okay, I'll give you the link. It has to be appropriate and it has to be Zanime if you're coming up. So I'm posting that now for you. All right. So like I was stating in this video, I've realized that he infers a lot of things. He says things in a way so that he's not directly saying, "Hey, Creek Squad, my cult, go and harass the shit out of Tony Dodge, please," because he's an asshole. Instead, he's like, "I need you guys to go over to Tony's, this and that, and tell him something, something." Like, dude, that is like they tell you not to do that. Like, I've seen people lose their channels and have punishments for that type of behavior because it's not good. Zanime, can you just let me see that it's you? You don't have to be on camera after that point, but I do need to verify that it's you before I bring you up. Okay, okay. All right. Hey, girl, I want to say one thing. I'm not against you. I have been told crazy things that I don't believe. I mean, the question that I have, I think is a good question, and it's one that could help you if you do answer it. And yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
You have the floor. I did realize, that the video. Do you remember the discussion that you and I had about the
Yeah,
reason
I did
you took it down?
I corrected myself in the chat. I did delete the video because obviously I didn't feel it was right to keep it up at the
Right.
moment, and then I got pressured to release it.
Oh, you got pressure to put it back up? I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there. So, I understand that. All right. But what about the
So
edited part?
I
The little.
never edit the video. If you actually um, go look at the video that's floating around with the crazy music that's not even mine, and then compare those two, it's never been edited.
Okay.
And I
So you're
think,
saying your version still has that in it, that the thing that people are spreading that someone else done that and made it appear that you were the one that done it somehow, right? I
yeah,
understand.
so it's the timing difference. So I think what
No, 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 no.
people,
This is hang on. I'll show you. Wait just a moment.
yeah,
I've got actually right here. One second, I'll bring it up. Oh, all these updates. Jeez. Okay. And what we're talking about right now actually is kind of funny. Because Tony he has like a spam chat. That's what we're gonna be looking at. It's spam, like how you get those people who are trying to tempt like
yeah,
men who need somebody. That's how I feel this is. It could be somebody, hey, but I full heartedly believe that that's what it is. I actually get them on Instagram or Twitter a lot, and you just delete them normally. Sometimes you just don't even pay attention to it. So I get that. I try to be sensible in all of this, just like with you. I try to be respectful and sensible because it's just so strange how you've been tied up in everything.
it
Hang on right
is.
here.
It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine. Right here is the part. Okay, so it's screenshot, mm, screenshot, email, map. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Let's see here.
Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think yeah, this is the where I showed my
The map
location.
on Caltopia.
Yeah,
They said you had edited that part out.
I did not. It's still there.
So
I think
there's a separate video now that people are seeing where it's been took out, and they're thinking
yeah,
it's you. I understand
just
that. Okay.
the video is still up on my page. You're more than welcome to go see it. There's the date. I think that you know what, let me pull it up myself really fast. So there's a date showing, I think at 5:27,
Okay.
and then this one, the actual location part, showing somewhere else
This
too.
is good. This is good because you can prove it. Like anybody can go and see that it's still there. That's good information. I'm glad to
Yeah,
hear.
it's the video's still there.
Okay.
I never took it down
So I
because
guess my other thing is, what drove you? So the people, like people just nagging at you and like making statements and stuff. That's why you put it back up because of all the pressure from the community.
yeah, I just wanted because there was a video floating without my voice in there, and
Oh.
I wanted to kind of just put it out saying like, hey, here's is my voice, this is what I'm talking about. That it is purely innocent.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I do. And it's
Okay.
good. Like, this is what you need to do. Like, just tell the truth. You've done, I mean, wonders. I mean, it is weird. You live in the area, you've been around there, but, things like that happen. You live there, you're in the area, and it's a small, like, community, right?
It's
So,
very small.
yeah, so it's hard to not know somebody who knows somebody. I understand that. And I'm not one of these people that just, I do question things like that are coming from, for example, him, like just where all this comes from. Like, I
Okay,
mean, I see the like weird, odd things, but not everything is a rabbit hole that you can go down, It don't keep going.
so if you go on my page, at 5:21 timestamp, the video is actually still there. My location is still there. Obviously, if anybody can take a look at the location where her car was found, I was completely not even in the same location.
But the map's still up and it's on your channel. If they
It's
want to see the
I'm
original, they need to come look at it instead of seeing this fake that's floating around. I understand. Okay.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I can, like, if you can, I'll stop sharing that and bring it back up. If you want to share your screen to share it with everyone, you're more than welcome.
Okay, let me see. I can cut it down, right?
hmm
Um, I mean, like, I can actually not
I'm not
do
worried about the
full.
time. You can show just show the parts that are important and just show that it's there.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about, like, because people have been analyzing everything, like,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
every
I'm
single
bad for that
thing.
too, so I can't say much. Sorry.
Yeah,
I have OCD
so
and I've
oh,
worked in law enforcement, and that's just an obsession.
I completely understand.
It
Okay,
becomes an
so
obsession when you want to figure something out and make sure that justice is served. It just is impossible to quit. But you have to be respectful. You have to be able to draw yourself back and know when too far is too far. There's some things you can't go across. Even if you don't have red tape, you have to create your own for your safety and others as well.
exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
and
let's
go ahead.
see. S
People want to know, do you
Okay.
actually know Tony Dodge? Like, do you know?
I I did not personally know him. I came across during all of this thing, and I felt that I needed to, because I was around the area. I wanted to make sure that people knew what I was doing, and wanted to make sure that people actually aware like what the ground looks like. It might help with the search, and I just connected with him at the time, and he was like, "Well, come on my panel." And I did. I
Because you were there
actually,
local and it would help his channel. I understand where this is.
yeah, because I was
And
like,
any
"Okay, well."
creator, don't think that, don't, I mean, this is coming from me. Ryan UpChurch knows how this stuff works. He is also a YouTube creator. He was a YouTube creator and he done Vine and all that stuff. He knows how all these things work. He knows about these spam things, but he has created, I mean, and I hate to say this, I was part of his following at one point in time, but it was never like this. This is just something that's just it's crazy. Um, but he knows better. He knows that this stuff's fake. He knows what ain't, he just knows. And it's crazy that he has created an audience for himself that will believe any friggin' thing he says. I don't care what it is. They will see whatever it is he's trying to say. And it's crazy. So that's just me saying that. So, all right.
Yeah, I'm not commenting on anything in
You don't have
regards
to.
to
That's
anybody.
just what I had to say tonight about that.
I
So,
can comment regards Tony, but that's about
awesome.
it.
So,
Okay, so this is the video. So you see the timestamp is 5:21, and this video is located on my page. Um, and then you're welcome to play that as well. So it's right there. So
okay,
let's see. So make sure it's not fake. No,
you'll
just
have to
kind of
play
want
it.
to. Yep, there it is. And then here it is. I'm pointing at the time. Here I pointed at the time and my location. I did it on purpose, so people actually know where I was.
hmm
Let's see,
So, like, did
5:21.
everybody feel like they should probably show where they are, like, and prove,
Yeah,
everybody felt
well,
like that.
yeah, exactly, because I wanted to get as much footage, because what if I missed something? What if there's like an evidence? Sorry,
So you could go back and look at it.
we had an earthquake not far from here, and now it's like all the internet is crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then as you can tell, it is on my page right here. So you go, so I don't obviously everybody's already been digging through everything. So it's you go to the videos, it's still right over here, and at 5:21, if it loads.
I understand. Don't worry. You're fine. It's just
But
how life works sometimes,
it,
ain't it?
yeah. Anyways, you guys seen the video already. Um,
But
but
thank you for doing that because that's been said and it did look pretty weird and I was like, "Oh." So I'm glad to be able to ask you that. And it's not just good for the community, it's great for you too, because so much, oh my gosh, misinformation is just crazy.
Well, and then sometimes you just have to go to the actual source and
Yes.
actually see, see what's going on, and like see the video for yourself and
Can you like
go.
contact me through if you have either anything, any like social media, source like Twitter, Instagram, any of those, even Facebook, if you would just reach out to me, I'll add you. That way I can help with this without having to do videos or saying something during a live, because I don't really like doing that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll contact you to make
And
sure.
I'm not like I'm not like I said, I'm not against you at all, and I do feel for you, and I think that this is just something that you got involved in, and you're just local, and it's just absolutely went crazy. I do believe what you've told me, and at the same time, as somebody who don't want to see you treated badly and things, I want to be able to help you answer these questions, because I know you can. So
Yeah, of course. And I can share some files with you.
you don't have to share any information that you feel
Okay.
uncomfortable
Well,
with,
so
anything you'd like to.
there's one more question that I do want to clear up. It's been really like not bothering me, but there are people on my page actually coming in and asking those questions, and I try to answer my best to, besides getting trolled and everything, is try to answer as many as I can.
Yeah.
So the question is, when people say like, "Oh, there," she says something, "Oh, there she is," in one of the video or the same video. I have a video on my phone because I was not just recording on my GoPro. I was recording on my phone, and it's basically the same footage. But I pointed to her the poster. There was a poster of her.
Yeah, somebody brought this
Um,
up to me today, actually.
Yeah, so there's a poster of her on a billboard, and I'm more than happy to share it with you.
Yeah,
Um,
please, thank you.
so there's a poster on a billboard, and it was her missing, and I said like, "Oh, there she is,"
Right, right.
as in like, "Oh, like there's a poster over here, like there she is."
Like, there's her pretty face. This is the yeah, oh.
Yeah, and you can actually see it more clearly in that
I
one.
feel like I have, like, this heavy feeling on my heart, and I just wanna tell you, I do think it's good for you to answer certain questions, certain
Yeah,
things,
I
but I
honestly
don't
like.
feel that you should have to be harassed and, like, I just don't like that, I mean, I get that people wanna make sure, and, I just get it, but I don't get, like, harassing you, coming after you, asking you a million and one questions, like, I feel that you have shared a lot with us, and I mean, that shows that you have nothing to hide, and it's good that you're doing it, but at the same time, do not let people push you around and influence you to do things you don't want to. I've been in that situation, even about going live before. I used to get pressured to make lives that I didn't feel would be good for me, and they were not. So, I just always follow your instinct, okay? Don't let nobody force you for nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. It's
Yeah.
there's another question in your chat that I don't mind addressing. And yes, it is just a coincidence that I was near the car, like in the same lake. And I'm not the only one. I do want to remind people there were 300 plus volunteers in that area, and I wasn't the only one kayaking. There were boats,
Didn't you say
kayaks.
Check It was doing it too with his dog?
Yes,
But he was
yes,
in a canoe and you were in a kayak because I called your boat
yes,
a canoe last time.
yes. So I
Okay.
just want to remind people it's a very high trafficked and recreational area as well. And some people were just not aware of what the situation that's going on. They're actually vacationing there. There are people on that lake. It's a very nice lake and it's very swimmable because of the temperature of the water.
Wow.
So I
See,
just wanted to point it out.
you've got good information, and those are all like things. I'm glad you pointed it out. So
Brit-
go ahead.
Brittany, thank you. Thank you so much. I probably shouldn't say anything more because there's a lot of, I don't know, I woke up this morning with like thousands of weird comments.
Well, listen, don't worry about, just let it go, like just flow off your back. This will too go away. I'm telling you. the more that he does this, the more it becomes apparent of what he's been doing. And you do not deserve what you've been getting. If you were involved, I would want justice served. But I don't think that it's fair at all for you to just be on a podcast and this to happen, because of a rich person that has a big following. Um, you have answers to all of these questions. And I think this was such a coincidence, and I'm sorry you've been going through what you have. I really am.
Thank you. Yeah, it's I'm not involved 100%.
I'm
And if
unbiased, but I do feel for you at the same time.
yeah,
Um, but at this other time, I ask unbiased questions, but I do my best not to cause you any type of harassment. Don't
thank
want to
you.
add to it. So,
So there's one other thing. If FBI or police department thought that I was involved in
yeah,
any way, they would have reached out by now.
yes, yeah,
And
um,
then I no, I would not be on these panels. I would not be anywhere else try to defend my
exactly.
family.
100%. I agree. I'm getting ready to watch this new video, and well, it just kind of
Okay,
shows his tactics. So
I'll
I hope
pop
you watch.
off.
Oh no, you don't
Thank
have to.
you.
Do you have anything else you would like to say?
I wanted to appreciate everybody's support, and your chat has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for. I also do want to appreciate the people that at the beginning they thought it was something else, but then they start seeing the truth,
Me.
and that is absolutely wonderful. And this is exactly what we want our society to be:
Yeah,
is
better.
you have to be skeptic of everything, but then once you start seeing the truth, then you're like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And I do appreciate people that actually came on my page and said like, hey, I thought of this and this and this, but then I saw it for myself and I'm sorry. And I was
I
like, that
I
means so
could ask you
much.
a crazy question. If I gain enough funds, I'm trying to gain the support to be able to come out there, see the area, talk to a few people, and just get, just be there and feel it. Just feel it and share the feeling with, my followers, the community. Would you be willing to like go around, like show me a few places? Would you do that, or would you not want to do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because I feel
I can
comfortable
do
with
that.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. And we can bring my mom as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meet my cousin.
Yeah. But I'm serious.
I'll reach out to you.
Okay, I'm very serious. If anybody does donate to me, that's what I'm going to be using it for. My Cash App's located down below. Um, but I think that would be really cool, and people need to see this. Like we could put together the story of it, like to show the road, to show. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see where she was parked too, because I've been going over these pictures for like a month now and comparing and finding the like matches. And I know a lot of people think it's just, it's nothing, but I believe it's something. And I just would like to go to that area and see it for myself.
Yeah, you're welcome. I have a spare bedroom as well,
Oh
so you're
my
welcome
goodness.
over here.
Thank you. Well, like I said, add me on something so we can talk back and forth.
Okay,
Anytime you need to share a message or anything, you're welcome here, and we will be respectful to you at all times.
thank you,
I like it
Brittany,
better being
and
able
thank
to
you.
ask you directly, though, instead of having to talk through my lives to get a hold of you.
Yeah, we'll be in contact. Thank you so much, and
All
thank you
right.
your audience is absolutely wonderful. Have a
Thank you so
great
much.
night.
Toodles. She's such a sweetheart. I just can't. She's just, I don't know. The more I'm getting to know her, the more I see who she is, and the more I feel so much sorrow for everything. All right, here we go, you guys. Let's have a look at what Mr. Ryan UpChurch has to say today. Now, I'm going to warn you, it does seem sensible at first. It seems like he knows what he's talking about, but then you realize that that's just a scam. It's just one of those weird messages we all get, and sometimes we don't delete them all.
Got them hot and bothered now, boy. Did you see what just happened? Oh,
Whoa.
Tony Dodge, the first person who ever interviewed Xana May. Xana May is a lady that was in the fucking water at Prosser Lake around the time this car
As were a lot of other people.
went missing, right? Well, while Zanime is over there fucking typing to him and shit, and they're talking back.
I need to make something else very clear. We all thought that Zanime didn't start coming on Tony Dodge's live stream until after this happened and her being around there. She had been involved in his podcast for some time. So, of course, she lived close. She went out there so she could document it and they could talk about it. This is like everything that's been put out about her is absolutely in like making her look bad, like in just little ways, changing little things that make it seem so like infamous when it's not really. So
Back and forth on the computer. This stupid motherfucker pulls his DMs up. Look what's in his DMs 6 weeks ago, right before all this Kiely Rodni shit happened.
Let's take a quick look. Here it is.
Okay.
Let's see. I want to go. I'll back it up to the
Right, there it
beginning.
is.
We'll
Don't have a
start from the
picture.
top. So today I got an Instagram message from a person.
Do you see it?
actually, I think
Now,
this
before
was the
I
first
zoom in
night
and
when
show
Ryan came on.
you, he just clarified it's his DM, right? He's pulling up his messages, right?
That is apparently from another country, I believe. I
What's
don't
the
know.
date?
So for those of you who can't see it, which I'm sure 99.9% of y'all can, just the
There he is trying to make-
0.01% just don't want.
There he is trying to comfort his following, his cult, by saying, "Oh, y'all are smarter than them other idiots. Y'all are smart. You're not dumb. Don't think I think you're dumb."
to see it. So I screenshotted it.
Okay. Instagram user. We see what it says. Instagram user. It appears that he may have blocked that person.
After
Just
I got
forgot to
off your
delete that.
panel, you was like, he's lying, it's fake. Motherfucker, that is fucking full-blown goddamn proof. You out
Proof
of
of
your
what?
mouth saying it's your motherfucking DMs, the video to prove it. It ain't fucking Photoshop, dude. That's from yo shit. That's screen recorded from yo shit.
Yeah.
If all the other shit in there is about finding this little girl, and you're on this panel trying to find this little girl with who? With Zanime, with all these Ronnie Jones and all these other goddamn people?
You guys remember when I shared my thoughts on Miro, the other Ronnie, the white Ronnie or whatever, as Ryan referred to him? I thought that maybe Ryan had set him up to do all of that, to send those messages, to call in, all of that, to make his story seem real. And I do believe that that's what happened. And I think it's funny because Ryan has seen my stuff and heard me. I've talked to him. He ended up blocking me because, he don't want to hear nothing he doesn't want to hear. If it isn't patting him on the back or agreeing with him, he don't want to hear it. Even if you're a supporter that cares about him and is like, hey, be careful. No, he don't like that.
Who the fuck is the DM talking about gangbanging somebody? We can gangbang her, it says.
He also done this to Zanime when he said, if you go on there, you look up her name, this stuff comes up. That happens for a lot of things. Everybody knows that stuff exists. It's like a big topic surrounding Twitter. It's actually the reason that Elon Musk did not purchase Twitter, because there's so many friggin' bot accounts. It's like out of control.
Who the fuck you talking about? Creek Squad, go to his page.
Here is where he's sending that message out. Go harass. Go comment. Go. Don't give him a minute of space to breathe without saying
And
it
ask
directly.
him, who the fuck is he talking about gangbanging?
He says, ask him. So he's telling them to start typing.
While he's over here trying to figure out where this little girl went. Go ask him. Please. Good guys, good gals, stand up. Go ask this fucking weirdo who the fuck he's talking about.
He needs to explain
Please.
it. Tony, come on. Let's talk about it.
P.S. You want to see what guilty and fucking stupid looks like? Well, I went over to his panel and said, hey, bitch, who the fuck you talking about gangbanging while you try to figure this mystery out to where this little girl is?
Maybe I myself, if Tony goes live tonight, I'll go over there. If he won't come over here, I'll go over there. And I'm going to ask him about it. I'm just going to explain it this way and tell him that's how I feel about it and ask him if that's the situation.
You want to see
Unless
somebody
someone else
freak the
already
fuck
has.
out? Watch this.
And Afra David? No? No one? All right, I tried.
All right. Let me see here.
I'll tell you though, Tony's live, it reminds me, it has the vibe of my old live streams where they're just talking and hanging out and just talking about things that they care about, things that matter. And it's a good space, but then you have this,
How do you circumcise a redneck?
All right. Let's bring him up here. We got the man. Go ahead, Ryan. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stage.
Hey, who you gangbanging in your DMs?
It's your mother. Uh-oh.
You gonna answer the question?
I'm
Y'all
answering
talking?
the question. Hey, I'm answering the question. Are you gonna ask a question?
Yeah. Who are you gangbanging on your DMs, buddy? Who
Ryan.
is that? Who are you
Ryan.
talking to?
It's your mom, dude. It's your mom.
You're not getting to me. I'm 31 years old. Who are you
Hey,
gangbanging?
Ryan. It's your mom, dude.
He's not answering the.
Hey, you're starting to say stupid shit.
I'm starting to screenshot you talking about gangbanging somebody with another guy.
Ryan.
Who is this?
Ryan.
Oh no, Tony.
How many of you have seen this, and what are your opinions on it? Like, I hope people are starting to wake up. I really do.
Dodge.
Oh no.
They
Oh,
said
no.
we can gangbang her, Tony.
Let's do it.
Man,
Let's do it.
Let's
you
do
know
it.
that was 6 weeks. That was right
Not
before this
help that
Kiely
dude.
Rodni case, bud.
Ryan, you're a genius, man. I appreciate
I
you
think
being
you just
here.
don't know what
You're a
to say.
genius. Ryan, you're a genius.
I know. You gonna
All
ask me a
right,
question?
No, I'm asking you. Are you Ryan Jones?
You been watching
You're gonna
Tony?
answer the
You've
question
heard
or
about
I'm
it?
asking you a question. Are you Ryan Jones? Are you real, Ryan? Are you real?
We're going, what the fuck?
We're
Who the
trying to
hell is
figure
he
you out.
talking about gangbanging?
Everybody thinks you're crazy, man. Everybody thinks you're crazy.
That's
Can't
cool.
see my
I don't
comments
care.
right now, guys.
No, I
but
got
I'll answer
tons
any
of emails
questions
from
just
your
a moment.
fans that think you're nuts, man.
Why do I care? Look,
Well, why do you care? You
That's
just said it on
gaslighting
my
right
show.
there. He's like Tony said that all of his fans are worrying about him and think he's crazy. And then he says, "Why do I care?" That is gaslighting because he does care. Just like he does care if he loses his YouTube channel. He cares. We shouldn't do that to people. That's like gaslighting is a really terrible thing. It's a form of like abuse.
Joe, why do you care? Why do
Tony's
you,
DMs right
yeah,
here.
why do you care,
Instagram
Ryan?
user.
Ryan, why do you? Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I'm
Ryan.
having group sex with Tony's ugly ass.
How do you get someone else's DMs? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Here he explains how he
Why?
done it.
Because
Tries to.
No,
right
how?
do you see right here where it says American Dream Chaser?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
Okay.
basically, this is a screenshot from Tony's live where he accidentally showed his DMs. Well, he was going to his DMs. And there's one of those possibly, allegedly, this is in my opinion, and most likely, it's just kind of common sense, you guys. He has a message, it says user whatever, and then it says something about gangbanging a girl. And Ryan just sees that and goes with it. It's crazy. It's people send him stuff and he blows his mind and he has to go live and talk about it or make a video. He don't take time to think about anything. He's got too many yes men around him to be able to make a good decision.
Hey, do you see Tony's panel?
And I'm not even trying to be
Okay.
mean or
Tony, he
disrespectful.
left it in there.
All right.
You're saying it's a screenshot?
All right. Jones. All right.
Trying to get
So
to
he-
argument.
I don't think his phone is real. I think the phone is fake. I think he's holding a fake phone.
There we
I'm
go.
actually confused.
Ryan Jones, fake phone?
Everyone tries to be respectful to Ryan. Right now, even Tony is trying to respect him, you know? I just don't understand. Let's just keep watching him a moment.
Go ahead, Ryan Jones. I'm listening.
Some of his reactions are strange, but he acts like a commentator.
Are you real?
I'm waiting for you to answer a question,
Ryan,
homie.
I think you're Ronnie. Are you Ronnie?
C Fouls, you're smart, bruh.
Yeah, see, Fowles, is he
Hey,
Ronnie?
I don't know where
So right now, you can go.
it come up. Like
Yeah.
for you, when did this? So
It
Was this video taken yesterday or what?
Fouls.
Yeah.
You're cool, bro.
No,
I
it's okay.
screen
No,
recorded
Just
it.
from the first lives
I
he done
screen
with
recorded it. I will
Xander.
put it.
hold on a second. So, all right, it's just on here having have all the information. So I don't know what else to say, man.
Yeah, you better check it out, C Fowles. Get on there and check it out, man. Appreciate it. Go take a look at it and figure it out.
He's like, just
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, I'll go look
Just
at
go
it
do
too,
it. Yeah,
too.
give him
Tony's
views.
got no problem with you, UpChurch, so it's all
Yeah.
fun and games, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuck Tony. He's talking about
Here it
gang banging a fucking
You're
girl
right, you're
with
you
somebody
fucking
else.
shit that doesn't
6
fucking
weeks
know
ago.
That is
anything.
defaming him.
No, you're
you
a
do not
fucking
know
moron,
that.
man. You're a fucking idiot.
You're
You're
speculating.
right.
You're
Hey,
assuming.
bitch, you want to
No,
get
fuck
fucked?
you, Ryan. You're a fucking dumbass idiot that fucking has a bunch of sheeps that follow you. You're a fucking idiot, man. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Come on here, running your mouth, talking a bunch of stupid shit. I mean, what do you want me to say? No, you know you're an idiot.
That's right. He muted me, then kicked me out, and then told everybody, yeah, he just left. My arms aren't anywhere near a keyboard, you fucking idiot. You're busted, bitch.
Let's bring him up here. We got the man. Go ahead, Ryan.
You gonna answer the question? You're not getting to. I'm starting to. They said we can gangbang her.
We don't need to watch this over. It's just him like zooming in and stuff and like editing it, so you'll notice certain things.
Everybody thinks you're crazy, man. Everybody thinks you're
crazy. It's just crazy that this is happening, and it's surrounding Kiely Rodni's case.
We can gangbang her.
This is a circus. And it needs to just stop. Okay.
American dream. Goddamn stupid.
Yeah. So
that's all we got. So what's going on, Ryan?
Stop sharing.
I don't think it's phone. I think the phone is fake.
What do you guys think? This line doesn't make him guilty. No, it doesn't. He's just inferring this, and it's ridiculous, and it needs to stop. He's done this to everyone. Neither have any decency. Yeah, I mean, they both need to stop it. This is supposed to be about Kiely Rodni. They met because of Kiely Rodni. The discussion comes off of them knowing about Kiely Rodni's case and them talking about it. And then they turn it into all this nonsense. It's just a big spectacle because arguments and drama and little clues and, oh, look at this I found about this person. It gets attention and it needs to stop. Tony is weird. I mean, I would love to speak with Tony. If it takes me going to his panel to do so, I will do that. But I do have some questions for him. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I wouldn't be disrespectful to anyone. But it's time that, we stop this nonsense. My eyebrows are just so, but yeah. I agree with you. Ryan just jumps on things without thinking it through. He gets things wrong. Yeah, he don't, and then he deletes it later, It was worse when Tony Dodge carried on the talking pretty much nasty jokes about them covering up. I didn't see that. That's fucking disgusting. And I'll ask him about that. That's fucking rude and nasty, vulgar. Yeah, not fun. That don't sound like the fun place they make it sound to be. This dude sit back and thoroughly under the mess with Ryan. Yeah, he did. He let Ryan call her every name in the book. He called her a bitch. That is when my heart was like, son. The Johnny Gobble wanted a box by George. I'll meet you in Paintsville, and I guarantee the cops would set me up a ring. We can do it at the jail, for a matter of fact, if you would like. Hell, we'll go out to the courtyard. That's what we can do, Ryan. I don't care, but you need to stop this. This is nonsense. You are being abusive towards women. You're being disgusting and filthy. You are treating your Creek Squad like they are just a bunch of dumb rocks that'll do anything you tell them to do. Don't think I don't notice those messages. Go over to Tony and ask him who he's gangbanging. That's you telling them to go and harass Tony Dodge on all of his social media, especially YouTube. That is wrong. That is so wrong. All because there's a possible, most likely, spam comment in his DMs. It looks as if he's already blocked that person so they cannot continue to message. Maybe he forgot to delete it. I don't know, but I'm going to ask him. Or maybe he's already said so at this point. Maybe he's clarified it. I'm not sure. Because I don't think during the time you were showing it to him that he understood what the hell you were even talking about. His mouth needs disinfectant. Yeah. How about the private investigator? Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. The SF dude is just like a complete grifter. Oh, it just kills me. You've got these idiots over here, then you got idiots over there. They're all just acting retarded. I'm sorry. And they're all really smart. Like, why are you doing this? Well, you know why they're doing it. Monetary gain, clout, all that shit. My blood pressure's up. Like, this is just crazy. And poor Santa Mae, anything I need to ask her, she will answer it. Like, no joke. Anytime I say anything, she comes and she gives us the answer every single time. It's just mind blowing, Hey, below that you were reading comments and can get in touch with them. Can you ask if any of her relatives know Kiely personally? I will ask her that. Yeah, I'll find out. See, I don't hate the PI, but I don't hate anyone. Okay, I don't hate anyone. I hate hurt. I hate people die. I hate murders. I hate that there's so much sadness and sickness in this world. All the C words, cancer and all that. I hate that. I wish to God this world was better. I wish we could find more effective ways to, be social with one another. Because since we've had technology, it's like everybody's forgotten how to care about another human being. And that is just, it's a very, very important part of life. Wait until you realize what some of these people are doing to women. Your opinion of actors will change completely. My opinion has already changed. I mean, it'll be forever changed. I don't think I could ever enjoy his content or music or anything the same way. He made a thing the other day just talking about like Germany and all this and that and trying to sound smart. And then one about like, oh God, about the world being created and all that crap, you know. And I was watching it, and used to be I could enjoy his content. Not no more. Can't. I just can't. Because every time I look at him, I see him as an abusive man that is not who I thought he was. He's not one of these be kind to women and no. Ryan asked him a simple question. Why did Tony go off like that? You know, you watch it again, and the way it goes is he's just like he don't care, like he don't understand what's going on. He don't even realize what Ryan is talking about. I'm sure he does at this point. I'm sure he's realized, and hopefully he understands how Ryan got that and what he's saying. MCF is Mysterious Case Files. It's my other channel. If you guys like to, the link is on my page, and you can go subscribe. This is also being streamed there. So I'd appreciate it. And if you aren't subscribed to Mysteriously Brittany, please do. And if you haven't liked the video, I would appreciate that as well. And also, if you would like to support my just goal to travel to Truckee, interview people, and investigate for myself. I'm not a private investigator. I'm a lot closer to one than the one that's calling himself that. But if you would like to support that, if you'd like to donate, you can do so at my Cash App. Any funds that I receive will go forward towards any case that we're working on, or my content, computers, things like that. I don't want monetary gain from what I'm doing. I do think that we should get some form of something for the work that we do, but I do this because of the passion, and that's just the plain truth. I lost my child. He was 9 days old. No, I don't know what it feels like to lose a child in this way at this age, but I know what it feels like to lose a child. And so that gives me the ability to imagine the rest of this, and it's horrific. And I've even tried to be unbiased towards the mother and look and see if there's anything there. I mean, I try to be unbiased regardless to who we're talking about. Even with Ryan, I was in the beginning, but now it's gotten to the point where this is harassment, this is bullying, and it's out of control. And he just won't stop because nobody makes him stop. He just keeps getting by with it over and over and over and over and over, you know? I still think Ryan has hit on something. You know, he did make some points, and there was some things like the Ronnie stuff is weird, which I actually would like to talk to Zanime about. Maybe I can get her back on. Maybe we can get Ronnie on. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I have a few other people lined up for interviews. A couple of really important people. Let's see here. I went to the other one earlier and was like, where my wrench go? Forgot I was on the opposite channel. Oh, I'm sorry, Chastity. I don't think I said any mods or anything over there. I need to, though. You're basically like Miley Maud. Justin does sometimes, and a few others. Michelle still does. Michelle's from Australia. She's awesome if you remember her. It's crazy to say what he gets by. Yeah, he does anything he wants. He just does it. And he knows. Like here we were saying, well, you're going to get punished. You're probably going to lose your channel or get restricted for some time. Nothing. People have reached out to YouTube, all that. But I do believe that just nonstop, you know, talking with TMZ, talking with NBC, talking with a few different reporters, journalists, that's great and all. But the thing of it is, I'm not going to stand for this. I'm not trying to hurt him, not in any way. I actually want to help him, but I want to help Kiely. This spectacle that he's created is not good for her case. It's ruining everything. Every time we start to get onto something, they do something like this, and it's always distraction after distraction. It's almost as if they're working in cahoots with those kids, because that's all they did was cause distractions. He's not going to lose his channel. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But he does need to be held accountable at some point before it gets out of control. Look at Alex Murdaugh. Look at his children. Look at what happened there. They got by with everything because of who they were, the status they were in that county. You know, I don't care what you think of me or what he thinks of me. I know he knows who I am, and I know that it's uncomfortable for him, the questions that I have and the way that I ask them. I know that very well. So I can see why you guys are like freaking out, because finally somebody has stood up to him that's a female and that has a little bit of sense around this situation and realizes what he's doing to you guys. You know, when he's telling, go ask this, go do that. Y'all are just helping Tony. It's just bringing him more attention. People fall in love with him after they show up. Same thing with everyone else. They're only going to grow from this. I don't know if that's his intentions or what, but that's what's happening. So, you know, you either like it or you don't. That's your problem, I guess. YouTube is about clicks and views. That's all those people are guilty of. everybody has their own reason for creating. I mean, there's a lot of really good-hearted people that create on YouTube. I know a lot of them. I'm saying you were talking about what he's getting by with, while what others have been getting away with, until someone with a platform started exposing those pieces of shit. To be fair to Ryan, he wasn't the one who kayaked over a missing girl. You know, but the way that Ryan went after her is so unfair. He pinned her as guilty. He stated everything as fact, and everyone believed it and went after this poor girl. Okay. She was there to help. She was interested in this case from the beginning. She was basically trying to be a true crime creator, and just so happened something happened in her local area, not very far away. So I understand she has an answer for your questions. Some things are just coincidence, and that would be what she'd tell you. And just like with Amber Heard had an answer for everything, and they were all weird answers. With Anime, it's not like that. If it don't make any sense, she ain't gonna have an answer. So that's how you can tell that she is being honest. If you need any more clues on how you can tell if someone's lying to you or not, look up some videos, I guess. And also, the police would have already been after her a long time ago. Trust me. Trust me. It ain't like Ryan didn't tell them about her. Views before this. He doesn't need anybody or you. Of course, he wants more. He ain't big enough for Taylor Lorenz to even give him a fucking moment. Come on. He wants to grow his following. Don't play this game with me. He wants to have 30 million followers. So, of course, he's doing this for that. Don't even go there. Bullshit. In the comment section last week, Zap Girl saw it was Anime. She asked her to join the panel. I just said oops. I'm getting messages. Sorry. Ask her if she would join the panel. I just said if she doesn't allow Ryan, she said she will allow anyone up. Wait, now what? In the comment section last week, Zab Girl Saw's Anime, she asked her to join the panel. I just said if she don't allow Ryan, she said she will allow anyone. So did she let Zanime up? Let's see, adjusted. I'm not wrong about Zanime. I'm not wrong about her, I promise you. I know for a friggin' fact, so leave her alone. I promise. You're on the wrong trail. If you're trying to find the actual answers that you need to look elsewhere. This is just something added on by Ryan UpChurch. Don't you realize that? Like, where's your mind? Are you that deep in? I pray that you find a way to just realize the truth and see what you're being used for. The video is on her page. Yeah, her video is still up and it hasn't been edited. It's still the entire video, just as she said it was. You don't know anyone is wrong. Don't assume you're right. I may not be right about everything. No, of course not. But there are some things that I do know for sure. So if I know it for sure, I'll tell you. If I don't, I'll tell you. If I'm speculating, I'll tell you. See, it's not added on. I watched the damn. Yes, it is. It's just extra. It's just extra. It's not coming from Kylie's car, Kylie's body, or her case. Now, is it? No. So. All right, you guys. So how do I know? Because I have been talking to plenty of people, doing plenty of interviews off of YouTube because I need answers myself. And I'm working on trying to help find justice for Kylie. That's what I thought everyone was supposed to be doing. Not everything I find out do I put out right away. No one does that, You got to make sure. Sounds like you're involved. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so I'm involved and I'm all the way in Kentucky. What are you going to do now? Are you going to have Myro, Ryan's friend, typing up some messages about Kentucky? Y'all are friggin' I don't know. Good luck. Good luck in life, my dear. Let's see, who am I talking to? I'm reading all the comments. I think Horn is talking about the ping part got cut out the video. Well, see, I thought that when she was on here just a moment ago, she went through her video and showed us that everything was still there. Zanime will take you scuba diving in Prosser. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't scuba dive. I only have one lung, so I don't think that would work. My God, not another one. All right, you all. So, oh Jesus, Lord, y'all have lost the plot. Guys, please just realize that this is all fun and games for Ryan. It's growing his following. He thinks it's going to be good for him, and it's probably not. He may get away with it. Who knows? He may get away with it, and then the next time it's going to be worse. I feel so bad for him and for all of you because none of you are grown up enough or moral enough to realize when too far is too far or what's wrong or what's right. I hope to God that, y'all get help. See, move away from Kentucky, please. Well, maybe I don't live in Kentucky anymore. Maybe I actually live in Wisconsin at this point. You don't know, do you? I'm from Kentucky. I never said that I'm still in Kentucky. I have said that I lived in Kentucky because I did live in Kentucky. All right. We don't have to agree. Yeah, we don't have to agree. We don't. There's no arguments here. I try to always calm everybody down and figure out the situation. There's no reason to argue just because you have differences in opinion. It doesn't seem like you truly feel bad. I'm not like Kylie's best friend. I'm not her mother. I am not there. If that's what you're getting like through your head, I'm just somebody across the country that also lost a child when he was 9 days old. I know that pain. I went to school for law enforcement, investigation, criminal justice. I have a background in law enforcement and corrections, and I used to have a larger platform, and now I'm back, and I like to share my opinions and try to help shine light on these cases. So. See, I didn't know Ryan subscribed at the beginning as I liked him and listened to some of his songs. Soon I had to unsubscribe. A lot of people have. Zanna did, in fact, edit the kayak video before she posted it back on her page. Well, that is what I thought, and she showed us otherwise today. Eventually, he will not get away with it. There's always a bigger bully. Yep, there always is. It's nice to be nice and have conversation. Yeah, we should be able to have a conversation without all the petty stuff. But, it is what it is when we're talking about this topic. Because always there's going to be people that blindlessly lead and follow Ryan UpChurch. Ryan doesn't need to do this shit for followers. But you got to think about it like this, okay? I think this is who he is. I think this is him. I think he's been pretending to be this like great country boy for like forever, and he's not. I think that he fooled us. That's what I think. You use his name in your headline. Of course, I use my name in his headlines. If he's going to act a fool, I'm going to talk about it. He's doing this inside of a case. This is connected to Kylie's case. You understand that? He's making an absolute circus of it, and it's wrong. And I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to keep talking about it, and I'm going to keep talking to TMZ and everyone else until somebody notices and he decides it's time to stop. It's time to take accountability and stop hurting other people for no reason. He is hurting just anybody he can find to point the finger at to make it look like that's somebody's involved. You guys will fall for anything he told him. Not everyone that's here, but some of you, that's what I'm talking about. And it's a shame that he does you that way. I feel sorry for you. I really do. So sounds like you have no, absolutely not. I have no hate for him. And things only get solved by two people thinking differently. Yeah, you have to be able to share opinions, and they're not always going to be the same. And that's how you find the medium, Why are the cops in his area support his theories? Well, he's done said that he has them in his pocket. He says he has TBI in his pocket. I mean, I guess that's why. Sounds like you fell for Zanna. I'm married, honey. Been with my husband almost 20 years. Been married for almost 14. All right. Yeah, I do have hate for these actions. I have hurt for these actions. I think it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Here they come, Brittany. Keep on actually saying on the facts. I can't stand all these creakers. Ain't that the... Oh, Lord, help them. Let's see if someone believes in their heart that they will go with that. Not everyone can be right. No, not everyone can be right. I do my best to be unbiased. I hope that all of you do the same, That's just like with mama. You have to look at mama too. You have to look at everybody and see if they fit or if they don't. And, whatever we find out, and you'll have to just, yeah. I don't believe that cops have any way to get out of this thanks to AWP. And I think they need till November the 1st to completely get their files together, to get their evidence, to get enough information from these children and their phones, because they totally screwed up after the AWP thing. Because I guarantee you they got subpoenas for those phones for the activity. Wait, what proof is there that Ellie believes his theories? I've seen him ask and post down. There's, I'm telling you, they know some things. They were working together. You need to watch all of the AWP members, like their interviews on all these different channels. I am going to try to get one of them on at some point. I may have to get a friend of mine to reach out to them since my platform's not as large as it was. But I'm going to try to get him on, one of them. I would like to have Nick on since he was the one underwater and seen the evidence, seen everything for himself right there, undisturbed before it was pulled out of the water. To me, that's how they know that this wasn't an accident. They saw everything that we did not see. Hey, AJ, how are you? Catch you up. Lord have mercy. Well, we went over the Ryan UpChurch new Gangbang DMs to Tony. We had Zanna on, and she answered some questions that I've had and others have had. And then now we're just discussing like pretty much morals and who I am. Like people just going on like, you're involved because I'm saying that what Ryan's doing is wrong. And AJ out of everybody know, that we live all the way across the country. So I'm just a concerned individual that has passion. Yeah, give AJ some love. That's my pal. He personally knows me in my real life. So, come on now. Disagreement with Ryan doesn't make someone biased. Maybe those thinking, welcome, Granny's watching. Why don't you come up on panel with me? I would absolutely love that if you would be willing. All right, copy. And I just want to talk about this, and get to know you. Let you tell everybody about your channel. So there's the link if you want to come up. Let me take this comment down real quick. I used to smoke weed years way back. I was convinced that I invented things that already existed. Lots of creators smoke weed on here. It enhances thoughts on normality. You're funny. I like this. I can't even read your name. See, Holston Home. You are a cool dude. See, he is 100%. Okay, let's see what you got to say, Justin. He's 100% passionate about this and believes what he's seeing and saying. And if he actually is, you'd want him to be this way. But if he's wrong in the end, he will do what a stand-up person would. I hope so. I hope the best for Ryan UpChurch. I do. He is a creator that has changed a lot of things. He's had so many amazing moments, and I just don't agree with this Kiely album and his involvement in the spectacles that have been created. I don't see how he done this just through passion, But I wish, at the least, I wish when he found out that he was wrong about something, that he would make a statement about it, clearing it up, like for Zanime, for instance, and apologize. Apologize to the family or to Kiely, if nothing else. Thanks. My name is Kenny. All right, Kenny. It's nice to meet you. You have really good thoughts. You're welcome to come on panel if you would like to. You are downing him and you want to talk about your morals. Listen, I'm not downing him. I know right from wrong. Do you not? Do you not know right from wrong? Jeez. All right, you guys. If nobody wants to come up and discuss anything, I'm going to get ready and hit the sack. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to go live and hopefully have a really important guest on. Fingers crossed. May have to go live from a big cheer event. We'll see. I would hope so too, because I would I would lose all respect for him if it. Absolutely, I agree, Justin. It's a sad situation, and I can't believe that they even did this. Like, I was like, when it first started, I agreed with a lot of things, and then it just got so much worse. Like, it just went crazy, When she was found, after she was found, that's when AWP got trashed by SF. That's when Ryan started kind of trashing. It was just so strange. See, don't call women or men horrible names or on live panels. Truth Seeker says, yeah. Okay. We're not gonna do the trolling thing when I'm talking about these situations now. I'm in UK in bed. Laugh out loud. It's 4 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for being up this late watching me. I appreciate it. It is 11 here. So I'm still in my old time zone, if you're wondering. See, if you would like to tip Brittany. Well, thank you, Angela, and thank you, Chas. You guys are great. I appreciate it. I love to come up and talk about this, but I'm in bed already. If you go live again about this, I'd love to join in. Absolutely. You can come on tomorrow, Granny, and there should be some pretty good people on. So I would love to have you up. You know how I feel for you. All right. Thank you guys so much. Again, if you would like to support my goal to go to Truckee and show you guys anything and everything and ask some questions, look around, feel for the place ourselves, you can do so. My Venmo and PayPal are down below. Otherwise, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Make sure you subscribe and like. Be a good person.